We have some stories coming to you right now from Canada. A report that we'd received earlier that an incident of hate crime had taken place in the Bhagavad Gita Park in Canada. This was news that was confirmed by authorities on October 1st. A recently unveiled Shri Bhagvad Gita Park sign was vandalized in Canada's Brampton. It was previously called the Troyer's Park. It was later renamed Shri Bhagavad Gita Park. India has now condemned the attack. They've urged Canadian authorities to probe and take prompt action on the perpetrators. Now, remember, Canada is home to about 1.6 million people of Indian origin and non-residential Indians, and it's witnessed several attacks in the last year. Let's go over to my colleague Abhishek right now for more details on this exact case. Abhishek, we're sharing with our audiences sort of the bare-bone details of exactly what took place. But could you fill in the blanks for us? Could you also tell us about how Canadian authorities have responded immediately after the event took place?
So the mayor of Brampton, Patrick Brown, he has said that signboard has been destroyed by the miscreants, and he has ordered a probe into the incident, saying that there is a zero tolerance towards such hate crimes. Indian authorities and the High Commissioner in Canada has raised this issue that has happened as a hate crime, and the Indian side is terming this miscreant activity as a hate crime because in the past several months we have seen an increased number of incidents against Indians on such issues, so much so that Indian government has to release an advisory for all the citizens or the NRIs who have been living in Canada, where it has been said that there has been an increase in hate crimes and sectarian violence against Indians. So Indians have to be very careful with a sharp increase in violence and anti-India activities is also something that has been a concern for India. Recently, we have seen that in Canada, the Khalistani movement, they had conducted a referendum. Indian External Affairs Ministry spokesperson has said that this is something that they are alarmed with, that such incidences are happening in Canada without, and Canadian authorities are allowing such anti-India activities to be conducted in Canada. So clearly, such incidences are marking a kind of concern that India has expressed in the past, and even then, the authorities in Canada are not being able to stop such hate crimes, especially targeted against India.
Okay. And Abhishek, if you could just give our audiences a little bit of history here about the incidents that have taken place in the last year that are of note that our audiences should perhaps, keep in mind when they're taking a look at this. All right, Abhishek, I'm afraid we actually may have run out of time, so we are going to have to move on. But thank you for that context. For our audience.